artist, and very happy to be part of this initiative. Thank you for having us, Future of Good. I'm gonna move over there, but I'm gonna be on the chat to answer anybody's questions as I play. Feel free to hit me with anything. I'm gonna share some of my own songs. I put out 2 projects this year. My solo project is about 2 years old, and I also perform in a band called Wild Rivers. And we actually started in Kingston, Ontario. I know a lot of you are based in Ottawa. We're both Canadian. And about 2 years ago, I started writing some music by myself for a solo project, and it's just starting to come out now. So I'm very excited to share it with you guys. We just went on tour for the first time to tour it, and I'm about to play a lot of breakup songs. I hope this is a little refreshing part of your day. I hope the day's been going well so far. And hit me in the chat. I'm gonna head back there, but I'll be ready and waiting for your questions eagerly. We are gonna play. Also, if there's any technical things that need to be fixed, just let me know in the chat as well. If the mic is too quiet or anything's cutting in and out. But I'm going to start with a song called Shut Me Up. It came out in the fall, and it's a breakup song, and I was in a long-term relationship, and when it ended, I refer to it as the most Canadian breakup to ever exist, because it was like we were just apologizing to each other the whole time. It was very amicable. It was very respectful, and because of that, it made it really hard to move on from. And I kind of wished at the time that we would just hate each other, or that one of us would do something really nasty, so that we could kind of use the anger to propel us forward. So that's what this song is about. It's called Shut Me Up, and I hope you can't relate. No. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. No, bird in the hand, bird in my teeth, burden on both of our shoulders. I'm up at 30,000 feet, you're waiting on me for some closure. So let's make this easy. I wish that you would shut me up. Tell me all the reasons that you doubt me, don't wanna be around me. I wish you'd give me lines to cross, and I'll be at the border in a heartbeat. I wish you wouldn't love me. This shouldn't be amicable, just hit me where it hurts now. You said at least you hope I get some songs out of this on your way out. So let's make this easy. I wish that you would shut me up. Tell me all the reasons that you doubt me and don't wanna be around me. I wish you'd give me lines to cross, and I'll be at the border in a heartbeat, so you wouldn't want me. And I wish that you would piss me off, talk shit to all our friends and turn them on me. Hey, I wish that you would break my heart. I wish you wouldn't love me. And I don't know what else to say. I'm tired and I want this to be over. So I'm looking for the easy way. Could you let me go? Right now all I know is I wish that you would shut me up. Tell me all the reasons that you doubt me and don't wanna be around me. I wish you'd give me lines to cross, and I'll be at the border in a heartbeat, so you wouldn't want me. And I wish that you would piss me off, talk shit to all our friends and turn them on me. Hey, hey, I wish that you would break my heart. I wish you wouldn't love me. Nice. I'm just gonna check the chat and make sure.
How's the volume?
Are we good? Are we here? Okay, I see some emojis, which I think means that people are hearing us. It's working great. Awesome. Love it.
Beautiful.
Well, hello to all 122 of you. I wish I could see your faces, but it's all good. This is gonna be another song from the same project, and when I wrote it, I was thinking a lot about how the best parts of a relationship are kind of the mundane moments of like doing laundry and going for a walk for like 4 hours on a Sunday and looking into windows and pretending that you were rich enough to buy like the Gucci suit and being like, one day we'll like buy this expensive couch. Just like the daydreaming and the killing time together, I think is a really special part of a relationship you don't get with anybody else. And I was in a long distance relationship, and I think that situation can kind of strip you of those moments. And after we broke up, I caught myself really longing for those times, just going to the park and hanging out. And and this song is called Window Shopping. Meeting Emily for coffee in your neighborhood. It's Saturday morning. I check my volume just in case you walk in. I shouldn't be on the east side. You reached out yesterday and it made me happy, but it was so formal. Then you said maybe we shouldn't be talking. We're always saying never mind. It's never really over. Everybody's saying day by day by day, but I know it's true. I'm never gonna find another you. Come and waste away the afternoon. We'll go window shopping and post up in the park, talk and smoke and laugh till it gets dark, then argue over satellites or stars, just like how it was before we lost it. And aside from this big hole I'm trying to hide, it doesn't feel much different. Just a bunch of logistics and alternating plans and having to explain the circumstance. All my friends and everybody in my family have been so good about it, even though I know they doubt it. And now they have to rearrange the seating plans. It's never really over. Well, I guess we'll see. For now, just let it be. Even though I know it's true, I'm never gonna find another you. Come and waste away the afternoon. We'll go people watching and post up in the park, talk and smoke and laugh till it gets dark, then argue under satellites and stars, just like how it was before we lost it. We lost it. We lost it. Da, 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 just like how it was before we lost it. Nice.
Hell yeah.
I wish we could talk, but I'll try and think of more interesting things to say. All right. We have a song. This is probably one of my oldest songs. It's called Feel Better. And I've actually never really spoken about what it's about, but I wrote it in the pandemic with a couple friends when I had moved back in with my family. And we had all been back in like my childhood home for the first time in years. And my dad actually lost his job and was really experiencing a lot of mental health struggles. And I was at an age where I was finally beginning to understand that your parents are just regular humans. And I think that's always kind of a jarring thing to realize that everybody's still trying to figure life out and everybody struggles with the same kind of things. So being directly exposed to that and watching my dad, who I've always looked up to, struggle in a similar way that I've struggled was really difficult, but it was also really special because I feel like it gave me a deeper level of understanding. But at the same time, I just really wanted to help him so badly, but I didn't know how. And I think in a lot of those situations, you have to kind of figure it out on your own to a certain extent. But we were trying to like find ways to encourage communication. And I think it brought my whole family a lot closer. But I wrote this song for him, and it's called Feel Better. I know, I've never really talked about it. Lately you've been staying up all night, running from a feeling, not gonna win this fight, staring through the TV, but you don't wanna talk about it, no, you just wanna leave it. And even if I can't understand, I just wanna make you feel better. Even though I know that there's nothing to say, you don't have to hold it together. Ride it out beside you like we're catching our wave. And if it takes some time to feel alright, I won't be going anywhere, 'cause I just wanna make you feel better. I just wanna make you feel, make you feel, make you feel. Raining in your head, you used to call it liquid sunshine. Stuck inside your shadow now that you don't see the bright side. If we turn the tables round, you tell me I'll be alright. And it's just a matter of time, but I know you've been feeling like you'll never feel right. But I just wanna make you feel better. Even though I know that there's nothing to say, you don't have to hold it together. Ride it out beside you like we're catching our wave. And if it takes some time to feel alright, I won't be going anywhere, 'cause I just wanna make you feel better. I just wanna make you feel, make you feel, make you feel. Nice. Beautiful. I feel like we need like not canned laughter, but like, you know, like fake audience clap button, like in like they have in Friends or whatever. Oh, thank you for sharing my Spotify. Yeah, I should probably mention my music that I'm playing today is all on Spotify under Devan, Devan. That's also my Instagram handle, Devan. And Curtis is also about to put out a bunch of music this year. His Instagram handle is Mini Crisp. Mini Crisp. But his artist name is going to be Curtis Smith?
Yeah.
Nice. I am imagining you grouping at your desks across the country. Are you guys at work or are you at... I guess it's probably a mixture. As you can tell, I've never worked in an office. But I always wanted to. I feel like I have a daydream of like office culture.
I can see it.
And water cooler talk and like, you know, I don't know. As musicians, we're sitting alone in a room all the time. This is the room that I'm sitting in all the time. So you guys are probably rolling your eyes being like, we have it good, but I miss the community aspect, and I don't know. Anyways, you were at work. Okay. Well, same. We're at work too.
Lens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also in the chat, like, I feel like what I'm able to provide perspective on is any questions about the music industry, or I know this is called Illuminating Women in Music. So if you have any questions specific to my experience as a woman in music, or anything really, I've been doing it for 9 years. Still very much learning every day and figuring it out, but happy to share any parts of the journey or talk about any of the songs or anything like that. This song is called Lens. It is about, oh God, I'm like so excited to not write about breakups anymore because it's crazy that every song is a breakup song. But I should also mention I put out 2 EPs this year. I have one more coming out in about 2 weeks. I originally wrote them as an album, and then I didn't feel like it was the right time to release my first album. And as the songs came together, I also realized that they're kind of they were able to be divided into 3 categories, which I see as kind of my 3 stages of grieving. I know that typically it's the 5 stages of grief, but the way I look at my project is it's three stages that you kind of cycle back and forth and in and out of. It's not like a linear process. I feel like it's been very day by day for me, but the first project is called Channel Surfing, and it's a more kind of angry, cathartic, reactive project. The songs are a little bit more rocky. Lyrically, it's me kind of trying to make sense of it all from a place of frustration. The second project is called Blue Light, and it's a little bit more, I'm dwelling, I'm ruminating, I'm reflecting on the past, I'm regretting. It's a little more sad, R&B, introspective. And then the project that I'm about to put out is kind of touching on attempted acceptance, letting go. I don't know if I am very good at letting go, but it's an exploration of letting go. I do have a question that I'm going to answer before we share it with you. What's your favorite streaming platform? Which one treats you the best? Ooh, that's a spicy question. So, unfortunately, all streaming platforms kind of don't treat artists the best. I would say in terms of the best royalties and the best the platform that best credits all the musicians, Tidal is a great platform. It also like has the best audio quality. It pays musicians most per play, and when you look at the credits you can see like who was the assistant engineer and who played the tambourine, or it's all listed there, so it's properly crediting people. Unfortunately, it's not the best algorithmically, so not a lot of people use Tidal. But Spotify is a weird one because I think they definitely cheap out on paying songwriters, paying artists. It's like 1 million streams is $6,000, which is actually crazy when you think about it, because that's a lot of streams. And if it were back in the day, if you had 1 million people listening to you, you'd be like one of the biggest bands ever. Obviously, the whole landscape of listening to music and all of that has changed because now kind of anybody can be an artist, which is amazing. The opportunity is greater, but also the ability to succeed and make a living off of it has gotten a lot more difficult. Spotify, I can't just hate on them because Spotify is also the reason that I have a career. My band, Wild Rivers, early in the days of Spotify, one of our songs got taken up by a playlist, an algorithmic playlist. And back then it was like the heyday of playlists. And that allowed us to be exposed to millions of listeners. And then like they gave us the back end data, which we were able to look at and see how many people were listening in each city. So that's how we routed our tours. We would look at the city, our top cities, and we'd be like, okay, there's 100 people in New York and 300 people in Chicago. And then we would go to those places to try and find the fans. So they do provide artists with a lot of resources, but I would say now a lot of major labels kind of, it's kind of back to payola, where the major labels buy up the best real estate on the playlists, which should definitely be illegal. So it's a lot harder to crack as an independent artist these days. So it's a complicated thing. I would say, yeah, there's a lot more opportunity as an artist these days, but I think it's still hard to break through to that sustainable career place. All right, I'm running out of time, but thank you for your question. And we're going to play Lens now.
Sweet.
Car alarms in Echo Park and birds to will the day. My perfect hiding place when no one knows your name. Been growing in the space. I try not to imagine what you'd say if you saw the views. I stand directly under sun till my shadow disappears. I can't believe it's been years since seeing your face. It's crazy. By now this shouldn't faze me. Don't wanna hear your name in every room. Still I always do. Do you feel me intrude? 'Cause time no longer comes to my defense. But it's still hard not to see things through your lens. Out of the blue, you're like the moon, and in my pocket still got your 2 cents. So hard not to see things through your lens, your lens. Diamond toothed and cowboy boots, like they're straight out of a screen. A full-time fever dream. I know you'd laugh, make a joke of it, say something inappropriate. Still get the urge to call and share the news, but I never do. Do you feel me intrude? 'Cause time no longer comes to my defense. But it's still hard not to see things through your lens. Out of the blue, you're like the moon, and in my pocket still got your 2 cents. So hard not to see things through your lens. Ooh, ooh. What would you say if you saw me now? I know you guys are all going crazy at your desks right now. Calm down. Oh, you were already familiar with Wild Rivers. That's awesome. Thank you. Well, Wild Rivers has a song coming out next week, and then my EP comes out the week later, and then Wild Rivers has an album coming out next month. So lots of music if you guys are looking for some stuff.
I've heard the tunes. Fire. They are fire.
Certified.
Fire.
Thank you all for tuning in. I believe that I have only 3 more minutes, so I can try and squeeze in one more song. Or I'm happy to answer more questions. I guess maybe somebody give me a thumbs up if I'm good to try one more song, or we might run out of time. Okay, let's just do it. Okay. One more song. Okay, it's called London.
Can they hear that?
Hopefully they can hear that. Maybe turn it up just a little bit. Great. I've been on an endless chase, painting a mental picture of waiting for the bus in May on the high street. Everything in uppercase, screaming, shouting in the park till lights out. White ladder in the Ford Escape. It still reminds me November always puts me in a place. I know we lived a couple lives since then. You know I wouldn't change anything, but I'm in my room and I'm in my head now. I know it's somewhere I can never find. It's greedy and it's black and white, and I can't seem to get the focus right. But I go back to London in my mind. I don't remember the rain, don't remember the early mornings, just talking shit on crowded trains and killing time. And weekend trips to Portobello. I don't mean to get all sentimental, but this feeling's getting harder to define. I know we lived a couple lives since then. You know I wouldn't change anything, but I'm in my room and I'm in my head now. I know it's somewhere I can never find. It's grainy and it's black and white, and I can't seem to get the focus right. Let's maybe end it here, 'cause I go back to London in my mind. I know it's 12:45, so I just wanted to be able to say thank you before we log off. Thank you, Future of Good, for having us. My name is Devan. This is Curtis Smith. Follow us on all the things. I hope that the rest of the conference goes well, and it was so nice to meet all of you. Even if it was virtually, hopefully next time it's in person. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Goodbye. I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything. There we are.